So yeah, and actually I think he might have been friends with good old. At some point, they rubbed elbows together. Him and Uncle Touchy.
Oh my God.
You know.
Touchy McCuckle. Oh no.
Yeah, they ran in the same circles for sure.
Yeah, and if you're running in circles where you're overlapping with that piece of shit, you got to reassess every goddamn life choice you ever made up until that point. And he did and didn't give a shit. He was into it. Doubled down, tripled down. Oh my God. Dick Linkles is an asshole. I already don't like him for some reason.
Yeah, so he rose through the ranks over the years, over the course of 20 years. You know, he was what would you say? He was in the, what was I saying earlier? The Secretary of Defense.
Yes, but he went through all
after being a senator and different things.
Yeah, I mean, you have to ascend through all that fucking alderman to fucking, all that shit. Maybe mayor of a small town, then you go into your fucking congressional district, senate, blah, 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 blah. But yeah, he blasted through with the assistance of the Dark One himself.
Yeah, that was the thing, at a certain point, he was either groomed from birth at Gobbler's Knob, or they just found him along the way. And
Gibbler's
Nib. They just knew this guy. Yeah, they knew this guy could do the job necessary that was needed, for the downfall of humanity. The devil's ultimate goal, so they say. And yeah. Well, at a certain point, the devil himself met up with him. He found him, and he's like, "Hey," he's like, "I know what you've been up to." He's like, "You're just what I need, but I'm going to have to shackle you with chains." And so he had these really, really heavy chains forged in the pits of hell, and he attached them to old Dick's fucking ball sack, and so he's had to carry around these chains secretly, and they weigh him down greatly. But
it's hard to keep. It's hard to keep the secret though, because each step makes him scream, scream uncontrollably.
You hear a kind of a jingly, clanky noise.
Yeah, like this. But it's got echoes and reverb on it no matter where he is and shit. It's just like some insane, satanic. It's fucking forged in the pits of hell. He fucking got him. He's bound by Satan with the fucking 10-ton shackles on his balls.
So he's been nicknamed Old Dick Chain. Is his new name? What he's referred to, and the devil's, basically tells him what he's got to do, because now he belongs to him. He's taking over this guy because he's perfect for carrying out all those terrible things. So, anyways, after rising to, actually became Secretary of Defense, moved on to Vice President, and was involved in some serious wars, making sure that millions of people died. It didn't matter who they were, women, children,
including Americans on American soil.
Yeah, refugees running for their lives, just fucking firebombed them as they're running, cooked them to death. Fucking broke all the fucking rules of war. He loves to watch them burn.
Engineered the destruction of large buildings.
Yeah, I mean, so much stuff you can't even fucking. You'd have to do like a a year-long documentary just to cover the craziness that.
Just to list it all off.
Church.
Oh.
Yeah.
But
and
like any fucking piece of shit in a powerful position who does crazy shit, seems to walk away. It's back to the shadows.
Yep. With money in his pocket, no less.
'Cause fuck you, that's why.
For what use, I don't know. So anyways, so he has this company, and it's called Hell Burnin'.
Hell's a burning?
Hell's a Burnin'. And, he's got installations all over. They do all kinds of crazy shit, all the way from making, distributing weapons of war, subcontracting with the government, selling them goods at astronomical prices, bilking the taxpayer, for sell them like a Jeep, that's worth $50,000 and charge them the government $350,000 for it, shit like that.
Buying hammers for 16 grand each.
Yeah, and then giving soldiers the worst armor possible, selling the chemicals, to fucking poison them while they're, your own soldiers, all kinds of shit, using depleted uranium as a weapon. The list goes on. It's like
using it to put inside the bars of soap that they give to the soldiers on the front line.
The worst things possible you could do to humans.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, what's the worst thing we could do? Let's do it.
They're like, this soap will help illuminate your skin so that you can see at night in the desert when you got to go and hunt down the dirt turkeys and turn them into crispy critters. This way your own skin will lead the way for you. You'll be like Rudolph, but it's your whole goddamn head instead.
Yeah, when you put on the night vision, you'll just be fucking glowing.
Yeah, it'll be redundant and weird, and you'll get in your own way because you'll be too lit up by your own skin. Fuck it.
Yeah, so you'll be a target. Fucking, they'll just shoot you down.
Oh yeah, for fucking like 10 miles, you can see you coming and shit. So it's you're real easy to pinpoint on your ass.
Yeah, the dirt turkeys will be like,
yeah, and they'll still manage to fuck it up. I think more Americans have probably been killed by other Americans over there than fucking the dirt turkeys. Shit. They seem like a fucking bunch of scattered fucking feral animals over there. But I digress. What I mean,
just a bad situation, set up by this guy.
That's what I meant. That's what I meant to say.
He made sure of it.
Well, because he was an evil bastard and he loved chaos and shit.
Yeah, and his partner in crime was the devil himself. So come on.
Yeah, when you're backed by the fucking heavy hitters and shit, you're gonna probably end up causing a lot of fucking turmoil and unnecessary grief and strife. But that's the goal.
Yep, money to be made.
Frustrate those who are innocent and make money.
So anyways, aside from all that,
yes,
he decided to build a geothermal plant right along the Vagina Slump, which is the fissure, the fault line, the huge mass of land ready to break off into the ocean.
I got your fissure.
Out in Hawaii. And, the natives cried and moaned, saying, oh, you will upset the Madame Pele. She will strike us with fire if you do this. Do not build here. But do you think he cared? Hell no. It just inspired him even more.
Yeah,
so,
that's when he hired those mercenaries to go in and kill off most of those people until they stopped complaining.
Yeah. So his company, Hell's a Burnin', dug as deep as they could, putting in these geothermal turbines, deep into the earth, feeding off the heat and the energy of the lava, you know. And it's been rumored that there's actually tunnels that went straight to Satan's lair deep within the big island, you know, the belly of the beast down there. You know, this inner earth sanctum. And they would have, you know, special meetings down there, probably weird seances, kind of like they do at Gobbler's Knob. But, you know, down in the fiery, there's probably a lake of fire down there, who knows?
Down in Narnia, Middle Earth?
Yeah. Who knows what kind of deals go on down there, but... anyways, that's what this, you know, this company was kind of a front for this whole gateway to the underworld. And, meanwhile, he had an ultimate plan, and that was to cause this, you know, huge chunk of land to break off. You know, who knows what kind of access, you know, to explosives this guy has. He might have nuclear bombs that he could set off underground. You know, it's hard to say. You know, if he's Secretary of Defense, I'm sure he has access about anything he wants.
Pretty much. Yes, sir.
And, yeah, so anyways, you get these earthquakes, you know, once in a while. And who knows, maybe it's just nature, maybe it's not. Maybe nature is controlled by other forces. Hard to say. But, so, the story is it's kind of like Superman, if you've ever seen the original Superman. And Lex Luthor, he wants to take a couple nuclear bombs. I think he redirects them towards the San Andreas Fault to get it to set off a huge earthquake. And basically, so all the coastline sinks, and you get this big tsunami that comes in and all that, and the dam breaks, and it clears the way for his, what was his plan? Was it real estate, or was it oil, or was it both?
What's that?
I forget. Like Lex Luthor in Superman.
I think it was real estate.
I think it was real estate.
Yeah, I think it was real estate.
Like the new coastline, right?
Yeah, he just wanted to be the... Yes, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's kind of like that. Maybe he watched Superman, or maybe they based... When did Superman come out?
81?
Yeah, so he already would have been a grown man at that point. And
oh,
maybe
yeah.
Whoever wrote that story, you know, heard some, you know, part of this guy's evil plan somewhere, and kind of based it off of that, you know, like the supervillain mentality. But,
you based on Dick Cheney?
Yeah, old Dick Chains. You know, so yeah. So sure enough, you know, this volcano's, you know, has been acting up, and possibility of thing could break off, and
the vagina
send
slump.
a huge tsunami and take out the West Coast. I don't know.
It's the purge that humanity needs of filth.
Yes. Just think you could clean the streets of San Francisco. And,
all in one fell swoop.
you know, wash all the feces off the streets and hills.
There you have it. Then we can move on out there. When the ocean pulls it all the shit of all the different sorts of shit out of there.
We'll be able to buy some beachfront property for like reasonable prices, you know.
Well, everybody would be fucking wiped out to sea, so ideally we could probably just go in and fucking hop on in.
Squat.
Repaint.
Yeah,
dry it out, repaint it. Fuck it. Let's do this. Your new residents have arrived. All the various types of shit have been wiped out of here by the merciful tsunami, 1,000-foot tsunami.
Rebuild it for another 100 years or so.
Yeah. But this time build it tsunami proof, right?
Yeah.
Redesign. Fucking A. Then we'll be on the forefront of a whole new chapter in American history. And the people that follow us out there, we can go, all right.